Hey there, everybody. It's Angelo. I'm back. We are hanging out in the room right now. I have some family over. I just wanted to check in with you guys, let you know how the day has been, how it's gonna go, hopefully, and what I've been up to for work and what I'm looking forward to with the, days that I'm gonna have off. Christmas Eve, we're hosting, and then for Christmas Day, we'll be going out, seeing some family. With that being said, if you could do me a huge favor, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all that good stuff. Really helps me out. Lets me know if I'm putting out good content. Um, and then also, feel free to interact, say something about what you think about my stuff. Let me know if you like what I'm doing. Let me know if you don't. Either way, it helps and it just makes me create better content for you guys and better experience sharing myself with you. So yeah, with that being said, gonna just do another one shot wonder, get this done, and head back downstairs with my family because that's really what comes down to. Number one is family, but I feel like I'm starting to connect with some people, and I really appreciate that. So I really just wanted to talk about um, my day wasn't really too crazy. Had a couple of small jobs that really were just like check-ins, mild, um, augmentations, seeing things that are still functioning, because we just want to make sure that everything that we have done in the past few weeks is good and that we can just call it that so that we know for Christmas and New Year's we're not going to get any calls from these people saying that they need something fixed. So we're trying to get all the little stuff that we want to get done before the holidays or really get into full swing as we're basically right there. It's the 23rd. We're day before Christmas Eve. So with that being said, if you do celebrate, Merry Christmas, of course. Obviously, I'm saying this early, but I don't know when you'll see this. So I'm gonna post it tonight. But like I said, I don't know when people watch some of this stuff. But once again, Merry Christmas. I'm sure I'll say it at the end of this video, and I'll probably be saying it for a few more videos. But yeah, really just simple work day. Tried to test my own skills a little bit, worked a little bit more independently on a couple of things. One of my shorts, he showed me changing out light bulbs and things like that in these fixtures. Basic stuff, nothing crazy. Um, things I don't need help with. I want to just try to learn, get better, and be more efficient while I'm, I guess, going through this career journey, figuring out if this is something that I want to stay on track with, or do I want to move on to something else, and use the skills that I am using, that I'm developing now towards that. So, it's a lot of moving pieces, and obviously, with all this other stuff going on, surgery going to be happening in January and recovery in the past, it's a lot. So, it weighs on you, it gets in your mental a little bit. It's a lot to think about. The family has a lot of questions. And so, do you want to, just trying to step back, slow down. I know I just rambled like crazy. Take a breath and just, relax a little bit. Enjoy the time that I'm going to be spending with the family, these holidays, because I'm going to be with people that I don't get to see all the time. And that's really important to me, is reconnecting with people you don't always get to see. It's a huge deal. And I think that it goes way underrated, and if you hear any background noise, it's probably them. So like I said, like even though I'm going to be recording for about like 8.5 minutes, this is like a very long time for me to be away from them. But like I said, you guys are kind of turning into like a second family. I'm interacting with some people on a consistent basis, talking about how like it makes me feel really good to know that there are people that um look for my content and it makes their day. That's a huge deal to me because it really is just the smallest things that you would really be unsuspecting of that really do help people get through their day. And if I can be a part of that, I'm super thankful that I'm able to help you with something like that. You have no idea how much that means to me. As somebody who has dealt with issues like that and has gone to other people to need that little push just to get to the finish line. Um from the bottom of my heart, I really do mean it. Thank you so much to the people that are commenting, and meaningful things, adding to the conversation, asking questions about things they're curious about, and really just engaging in conversation in general. I think that conversing is super important, no matter the topic. If even if it's something simple, like, hey, what are you doing in your basement? And I'm just like, oh, wall, lacrosse, this and that. Just explain basics. It's very cool to me to have that kind of experience with people. I think it's unique, and most people don't get to have something that special. So, once again, really thank you very much. And if you really do enjoy this channel, I'm glad, and I hope to find more of you guys that do. But, like I said, my goal at the beginning of this was to help. If I could help one person, that was the world to me. And it seems that at the same time as possibly helping others, I realize that I'm being helped with this in the long run as well. And obviously, coming towards a end of a tough year and looking back at all the stuff that's gone on, I want to say thank you to you guys who have supported me, taken looks at my videos, liked, followed, subscribed, whatever it may be. It's a huge deal to me. So like I said, I'm super grateful for all of this. Um, and yeah, really just excited for the holiday. Family's gonna be hosting Christmas Eve. We do that basically every year, and preparation for that is basically over. We have some company downstairs. I'm looking forward to talking to them, catching up. I'll be editing my content while we have the conversation. So I'm really looking forward to all this. I hope you guys really do have a great Christmas if you're celebrating. And, looking forward to a happy new year for all you guys. I will be back soon for sure. But with that being said, if you could do me a huge favor, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, do all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think. Like I will always say, if you feel you're going through a tough time in your life and you're fighting an obstacle that feels insurmountable, don't quit. There are plenty of people that have overcome tremendous obstacles to go and do great things, and you can be one of those great people that has overcome a tremendous obstacle. And like I said, keep fighting, keep going. It ain't over till it's over. I'm not quitting, so don't quit on me either. So, with that being said, happy holidays, everybody, and I will talk to you all very soon.